Yo, what up, all you gamers out there? The name is Second He, bringing you guys another Call of Duty Advanced Warfare gameplay commentary, and the topic of the day is involving the Exo suit. Now, there's been this great debate going on around Black Ops 3 where people are wondering if there are or are not going to be exosuits. Now, the reason why people are believing that there are going to be exosuits is because there is talk about it being, well, we have confirmation of the game being held in the future, and that there's kind of like a kind of blur between robots and mankind. So it has people kind of thinking more technology like advanced warfare, where now we're having these kind of like robotic-y exosuits to help with our human like movements. So people are thinking that exosuits, exo movements are coming back in the game, and there are some who are okay with it, but then there are some who are completely against it. I myself am completely for it. I love the exosuits. I believe that the exosuits are what Call of Duty needed, because many people within, well, for the past couple of years or so have been complaining about Call of Duty constantly being the same. Like, it's the same old thing every single year, just with a new reskin on it that we're paying an extra $60 for. Um, so with the exosuits, I felt like it was a great refresh that it actually made the $60 actually feel like they were worth something. It didn't feel like it was actually just us paying for a DLC. So I really did like the fact that the Exos were put in. But and actually the funny thing is many people were happy for it too. Even though before the game came out and we heard about exosuits, people were saying how the game's now ruined, how Call of Duty's dead, how exosuits are gonna kill the game. But upon release, and probably a couple months after, many people were so for the exosuits. They enjoyed it. They loved the hell out of it. They said that this is what Call of Duty needed, that it's a great refresh. And now it's like, sorry, that was my phone. Now it's like around, you know, the second half of of the game, people are now hating the exo movements again, and I find that to be kind of weird, which is why I say that exo movements, that the exo suits, is more of a you love it or you hate it kind of thing. We have people who are able to enjoy the exo suits, and then we have people who are just totally against it for multiple reasons. For one of the reasons is, in a way, it goes against some people's playstyle. For some people, they like to sit back and camp. They like to try and control the map. They try to spawn trap as much as they can. They want to completely dominate the enemy team in a controlling manner. But with the exo movements and everyone boost jumping, double jumping, dashing, and these fast movements all over the place, it's a lot harder to control the map. It's very difficult to be a camper in Advanced Warfare, because at any moment someone can be exo boosting into your direction where you're not prepared for it, and you can instantly die. And that's something that I myself liked about it, is that for me, the game caters more to my playstyle, which is a rushing style. And of course, with the exo movements, it allows you to get from point A to point B in multiple different ways. Back in the days, you were just limited to running on the floor in set lanes. And this is what the campers enjoyed, because they can control these lanes very easily. And, there wasn't anything that can really stop them. Once they had full control, it was it. They had the control, unless you yourself got that lucky kill. But besides that, the campers had the total advantage. In Advanced Warfare, however, the rushers have the total advantage, because now we can come in from any angle. There are multiple different jump spots that you can go to that just one person cannot fully keep track of. And that's something I really love. That's why Advanced Warfare, that's why the exosuits That's why I'm for it 100%. Other people, they don't like it. They say it's just too chaotic. So Black Ops 3 having exosuits, as much as I would love it, I think it would have been safer if they just didn't put it in. I think it would be a lot safer if, you know, it just wasn't in the game, because if it wasn't in the game, then I think the entire community would love it. But once you finally put exosuits in the game, now only a certain majority would love it. So even though exosuits are a good refresh to the franchise, it's something that not many people are used to, not many people really like. And I think that's actually another big thing. It's being used to something. I was thinking about this a while back, and I was thinking about it how many Call of Duty players, that was all they played. Many Call of Duty players have only just played Call of Duty. They were only used to this one play style, and they never got to broaden their, their skill in a way. They never got to experience this kind of movement. Say if somebody were to play multiple FPS shooters like me, I didn't get that much into other first person shooters until Destiny. When Destiny came out, I started playing that. I did want to play Battlefield, but that wasn't something that was more geared to my rushing kind of style. I felt more a little campy, even though I did play for like not too long, but it just wasn't something for me. However, something like Destiny, where we had these, I guess I'm gonna put quotes here, but like exo movements, it felt more something that I could get used to. It felt fun to me. So playing that, I got I was able to adapt. I was able to adapt to this style of movement. I was able to adapt to the double jumps. So once Advanced Warfare finally came out, I was already somewhat used to these double jumping exo style movements. So for me, it was easier for me to adapt to, and I was able to enjoy a lot more. For those who have just been playing COD their whole lives, they're not used to this. They weren't used to it. So when they finally got brought up to this change, for it's a 50-50 chance, it's like I said, you either like it or you don't. So that's pretty much been my discussion on these exosuits. I really wish, I really hope that they are in the Black Ops 3, but if they're not, I'm also perfectly fine, and I think the entire community would be too. So let me know how you guys feel about this topic. Until next time, this has been your boy Tekken Heat, and I'm out. Peace.